such, it is an important piece of information about your existing conditions, and it's important for your medical insurance, your travel medical insurance. So we suggest that you know the details of your last change of medication and find out how this affects your insurance policy, because typically any changes of medication will affect your insurance policy. And I alluded earlier to the pre-existing condition clause. That's a very important term, pre-existing condition clause. And that really is the wording in the insurance policy that you're purchasing that deals with how the insurance company will cover or provide coverage for or not this existing condition that you have. So we suggest that you keep track of your changes of medications in a little book, so that down the road you have accurate history on what changes that you might have had, when you were diagnosed with those changes, how you were treated for those changes. All of those things are very, very important when dealing with your travel insurance. Also, I meant to mention to everybody that if you do have a question about what we're talking about today, I would love to answer your questions. And there's a spot on the GoToWebinar panel that is marked questions, and you can actually type your question in there and hit submit, and it'll come to me and I will respond to your question. So if you do have questions, please feel free to do that. I can respond to them at the end of the session today. Okay. So what can you do to make sure that you aren't affected by these type of problems that result in these type of issues that we are looking at here? So the first and foremost thing is that you must read your policy and understand what coverage you have purchased. Sometimes that is easier said than done, and if any of you have ever tried to read a travel insurance policy, it's not easy, because first of all, it's not very exciting material, and second of all, it's very difficult to understand. If you are reading some of the items in the policy, you can read it 3 or 4 times and still not really be sure what it means.